has suffered delays despite Parliament approving a loan deal.
Maybe the one facility that I've been lobbying for all this while, the Suame Interchange, which has not yet materialized. We started, and then we were hit by the aftermath of the COVID. Then our engagement with the IMF, slowing down what ought to have been done. We now need a clean bill of health from the IMF to enable us to be able to assess the facility. It's a bilateral thing that Ghana did. That loan, Parliament has approved of it. Assessing it now has become difficult because of our engagement with the IMF. We hope to God that we'll be able to come out clean pretty soon in order that it will come. So I do know that it will come off.
And Otiakonyo ni timu shine said yabo di I catch will say I COVID-19 Russia-Ukraine war and as you see IMF so the tabuna to yasunti IMF no the omo catch and say Suame Interchange ni to me ye the Osei Mensah Bonsu why you ne to etito okeka ni nyina no no Osei mo amukọ sa lai ekote e ubetwi abetwi ene ye tueti anwonafo mahama ne ntafo nzemafo agimifo enkranfo party NDC ene ye mpenemo no Osei Mensah Bonsu se menka nche mo asantefo ni bi se mo agimi Suame bi amba $156 million ene ye se yedi yaji loan e rekwa Suame obekono mo si pila baako na omo de aso etutu form se ye be ye interchange na mikro mo asantefo ni bi ahemfo akese Otunfo say to and the Ashanti Traditional Council, they are more interested in supporting MPP to destroy Asantefo than to question the MPP say. Then ye nana no makosa light say sebion ponchia to Obama MPP. Na MPP makache say mobile be interchange. Na maji Ghana for ne nana no musika $156 million euros. Na sa sika no ye hu say Suame ne kwa botuma ye phase 1 ewie for 8 years. NPP are buying entuma anye Suame phase 1. Mahama was president for only 3 years, during 3 years, 4 months. These are some of the things Mahama did in 3 years.
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, Osei dem yopo.
Osei Mensah Bonsu has spoken about Suame. Mumi entieno. MPP for about power 2016, 2017 about power. They told Ghanaians, "Omo ba be Suame, omo be Asantemaya momo." Recently, Osei Mensah Bonsu ekotena Angel FM wo Kumasi, Kwame Tanko ni tise that the bena. Eka kachira Asantefo so omo gi loan ato. Remember, e kachira say NPP by Parliament ebeji sika almost Mr. P, get me the contract, the loan. Na me mamu the facts. I don't want to make any number up. Eka kachira Ghana for say loan no omo koji omo de be Suame. And Osei Mensah Bonsu yebusane say na Suame no monye Osei Mensah Bonsu catch up say and the Suame no muntumi nye Suame interchange no if we say IMF nti mama yenkonko tie Osei Mensah Bonsu be say uma ho kwan so obi fro kwasea obebu kwasea.
The Suame Interchange project, being constructed in 2 phases within 30 months, will comprise 5 overpasses at Krofrum, Abrepo, Anumanye and Magazine New Road, as well as Abusiankruwa junctions. The completion of the project will ease the burden on the traveling public as sections of the Kumasi Ring Road will be widened and the Officer Road upgraded into a 3-lane dual carriageway. An additional 15-kilometer stretch of local roads would be developed as well. In 2022, Parliament passed a loan agreement totaling 156 million euros between the government of Ghana and the Dutch Bank. But despite Parliament passed a loan agreement totaling 156 million euros between the government of Ghana and the Dutch Bank. But despite Parliament's approval, funds were not readily made available to the contractors from the funding sources. MP for Suame, Osei Mensah Bonsu says he is looking forward for the project he lobbied for. He has been explaining why the project has suffered delays despite Parliament approving a loan deal.
Maybe the one facility that I've been lobbying for all this while, the Suame Interchange, which has not yet materialized. We started, and then we were hit by the aftermath of the COVID. Then our engagement with the IMF, slowing down what ought to have been done. we now need a clean bill of health from the IMF to enable us to be able to assess the facility. It's a bilateral thing that Ghana did. That loan, Parliament has approved of it. Assessing it now has become difficult because of our engagement with the IMF. We hope to God that we'll be able to come out clean pretty soon in order that it will come. So I do know that it will come off. Now we've taken some monies from some other facilities to begin the project. We've seen what is going on.
Yes.
But if we had the full complement of the original facility, we are going much higher than we are at now.
At least 4 constituencies, Bantama, Otafo, Suame and Mensah South, would benefit from the Suame interchange. In bowing out of Parliament after 28 years, Mr. Seche Mensah Bonsu says the project would complete his achievements for Suame.
I've not disappointed myself. In the process, I've served Suame effectively and efficiently to the best of my ability. I've served Kumasi, I've served Ashanti, I've served Ghana. In terms of facilities, in terms of projects, because you use the word project, I think the one outstanding will be that. And you see, people even forget that location of the interchange is not within Suame constituency alone.
Yes.
There are 4 contiguous constituencies. You have Bantama,
Yes.
which ends at the interchange, at the Suame roundabout. We have Mensah, which ends at the interchange. We have Tafo, which ends at the interchange. But because I've been a loud voice on these matters, right, nobody is talking about, and because of the name Suame, roundabout, now Suame interchange, people seem to think that, oh, it is within the belly of Suame. So it should be the effort of Kyei Bonsu. Nobody is talking about Asenso as a member of Parliament. Nobody is talking about Dr. Martin Poku Prempe, even though all of us, my constituency ends at the roundabout, his constituency begins at the roundabout. And now Vincent, all of us, we coalesce at the roundabout. But I don't regret what I've done. Having spoken loudly to it, and now, by the grace of God, it's on.
So that was Osei Mensah Bonsu, Eka Brofu Baby. Busan says Suame interchange na kuti saying also. At the end of the day, or catch us anti for kind of brofunti, in your mass anti for be brain tiasia, be you matias here. If you say, I don't know the other young kind of brofu, and you man Jiramoa, I am a January Bonesi and Pe Asantiasem. Osei Mensah Bonsu, what's not Parliament almost 40 years. What's not Parliament almost 40 years. And the Busan says, and as Suame no, I must say Suame de Bias anti-phone to Mamo. Asantefo to mam no so amena fe ne se edi mfie watwini ye hu se the pickers crab of no so so amene de enye se bia so ameno omuhu asantefo so omogimi na emom no de ompese o kan se COVID-19 na ba ni tina omentuma anya so ameno ena eye COVID-19 so koye no ena Russia and Ukraine for kontokwa eni tina omentuma anya so ameno. Now so we ready what actually factor was Suame interchange we want. Parliament approved $750 million loan, $50 million loan agreement to finance major road project. Now we're at 2022. Now so already story now. This is what the story says, and there's a reason why I want to read the story. Parliament has approved, we're 2022, has approved a $750 million loan agreement to finance capital and growth related expenditure in the 2022 budget. Now, a report submitted by the chairman of the Finance Committee, Kweku Kwatin, Obuasi West MP, with Jimmy Ruff, on the floor of Parliament indicated that proceeds from the loan would be applied to finance the Ofanko Nsawam road. That is $200 million. Yerekwakoye Ofanko ene Nsawam. Ometi $750 million mu ebi akoye Ofanko ene de Nsawam. 2022 asana meke omoso omde kwakoye. Almost as to say the Ejiso Konongu Road $75 million every $750 million in akwakoye Ejiso to Konongu Road no. Almost say akwakoye the completion of the Nsawam the Apedja Road and also sika $750 no $10 million akoye sa kwan no. We 2022 2 years ago. And the others are the Suame Interchange and local road project. a year $47 million. The completion of Flower Pot Interchange inti Suame Interchange no nkwano omo just $47 million ye tamma omo 2022 budget and ye yi sa sika na de ma omo and ese mo fa nkonko Suame no ejoso kwan na omo nyai on sa fe na asenso boache wa ne fu set cap ogina Suame etwa Suame kwan so eye ejoso to eye konongo omo anye kwan no eye the first one na meka ho asem no eye from eye ofanko insawom kohwe kwan no afenese $200 million omodi and Osei Mensah Bonsu ka kire mo say Suame Interchange no adentina mu blame ono nko because Suame Interchange no enyo ono nko ne constituency and Suame Interchange ne ko eko na post constituency and eko asenso boache constituency inti adentina omo kasa ono nko Suame and de bi omo boni din na asenso boache ne na po no omo nye MPP fo ana we ye Osei Mensah Bonsu ne ka kire mo say mo amudi MPP chiri mo agimi Some catch them saying go for we so my own kwan say we Jimmy a on treat you say we Jimmy for and every time we tell you people these things I know man for between say ye time ye NPP no or say chairman Bonsu ni NPP for we no continuously they see you moi sebio nipa dodo amwa santimemo amudi NPP chi say mo Jimmy asem we mean to sebio because continuously no almost steady mo say debia no omo twen my election beduru a no mabeka kire mo say mo de mo ya santefo mo na motoma MPP na mo de mo antoma MPP a obi ba be fa party na ko na enu nti ye mu bi ye jimi nti na ya sorry ye mbusa nsam ye mbusa say eto na etua no ehon fa so wen Osei Mensah Bonsu atena parliament almost 35 years and otiakonyoma ne timu shine said ya body dia ka kire wo say I COVID-19 Russia-Ukraine war and as you see no IMF so the tabona to yesunti IMF no the omo ka kire ne say Suame Interchange ne yentumi nye the Osei Mensah Bonsu why yire ne to eteto okeka ne nyina no Osei mo amukosa lai ekote ubetwi abetwi ene ye tueti anwonafo mahama ne ntafo nzemafo agimifo enkranfo party NDC ene ye mpenemo no Osei Mensah Bonsu se menka nche mo asantefo ni bi se mo agimi Suame bi amba enti busa wo se $750 million na ekọ he sika no wen where is the money yenye serious people yaman kwasiafo we afa ye say ejimi every say yaman ye ho kwan no mo say ejimi nti na omudi yeto and every day we keep telling you people majority of you people following the MPP say NPP ni emu Ghana for MPP no e akronfo party enye tan a wo time e na best sama brabo I am trying to let you understand the say so my team they are telling me say so what's your report now Suame Interchange phase 1 no Parliament approved $156 million. Phase 1 $156 million. And you see yedi yaji loan e require Suame obekono mo si pila bako na omo de aso to form say ye be interchange na mikro mo asantefo ni bi ahemfo akese O2 say to 2 and the Ashanti Traditional Council they are more interested in supporting MPP to destroy Asante than to question the MPP say then ye nana no makosa light say sebio ponchi ato abama MPP na MPP makache say mobile be interchange na maji Ghana for ye nana no musika $156 million euros na sa sika no ye hu say Suame ne kura botuma ye phase 1 ewie for 8 years NPP are buying entuma anye Suame phase 1 Mahama was president for only 3 years, 3 years, 4 months. These are some of the things Mahama did in 3 years. Now you get the drift here. John Dramani Mahama was president for 3 years, 4 months. Any other things? John Mahama did 3 years, 4 months, and we see Sanyoma winina. NPP are better power 8 years. Suame Interchange nkwa for Asante 4. Suame Interchange nkwa and the Osei Mensah Bonsu ka kire say ono enye say interchange ono nkwa ne constituency na benefit asenso boache bantima for benefit and na napona na hwene second time jimi no ono so no benefit adentina de bia sori a na ye boni din and Suame na ono te ono ade na ye di blame ne ma ono nkwa. He is trying to tell yene asantefo ni bia ye di MPP chi a sebio ye pese ye bedwene say ye jimi omo use here. Now for the past 8 years, unim sika Osei Mensah Bonsu wenya. Now the question here is 156 million euros no away. And these are some of the things I am asanteman penny for yet nasia yes mon can want some yen to mean travel foot musa na ye nananom and an inkurasefo and yini me yankurasefo and be wun puntio I was almost be yini at the pebby say jama omo into yet nasia yes asantifon penny for asanteman penny for into a dear pa na mosabio mo perma asanteman said there be a friend to ma there be a man for wawa air to numidi echi eye mbema sama bra ye mbema bema ene de ode ne nasi form amampuntu abafie bema de otumi de ne nsa kokromoti ekire ne krom fie ekire ne dan kire ne krom se aha na me free enye bema ne apagya ne abetira betire nti yeti Ghana na de bia ye de MPP aboya mo ehye ya funum edi wunahuna nkofo no NPP after 8 years they could not construct Suame interchange. And the Osei Mensah Bonsu catch say after we taking our hard-earned taxes 156 million euros at the moment, they cannot account for Suame interchange. And then he is pushing blame. And let me say this. I will always blame O2482 any Asanteman Council. I am for Mudia Santeman, Mona Masaya Santeman. Ebia, Yenya will be obekan plane Same Jinayati. But the amount of politics are more. The amount of politics are sanctifying him funibi. Mode mu frem, mode mu afrofrumu. The amount of injenimu politics are debia mudi enimu no. Mona mama MPP for bua sanctifo so me yankwasiafo. Every say sa santiman penifo sa mutumi etinto su kokko kire MPP say ye nana no yamwa sa yankwasiasem we MPP ntumi ndinu asantimemu. But because yenim penifo na e wo say yetumi kasa yetumi ka kire eye MPP aban se ye nananom etumi atoaba ama sebio mabatumi mabenya tumi mfie wotwe muntumi nya hwene mo ye nananom ye bema moto but mo na mo so omugimi so enti mo nananom no mo na mo boa ma MPP agimi more asantimaya e collapse impuntu yanko asantimemu nipa bitu begina asantimaya se obeye poaba ho eye insult ni nyina kire se eye yene asantifo mpenifo na edi anim no se mpenifo tena fie na se ye kan nankawefo a mo mpenifo ne kan mo ka ho. And we have seen recently the amount and the involvement of mpenifo no politics are omo ye. Do you want to tell me so 2482 does not know about Suame interchange? Mamponhine does not know. The Asanteman Council, they don't know, they know, but that is not their priority. Their priority is what will benefit them. Se sebio nananum enya edie ehunfa soa ende ankenko kona. That is what we are seeing. And written as Santeman MPP afa Santeman emunipe bi se omagimi, because at this moment krano there are still people defending NPP wa Santememu. And you ask them, dear na wujina so defend the MPP or see say 2482 nana ne wafa NT MPP enti say 2482 nana piaw so when to be one anka say MPP ni bu wo ene wo nananom kwase then eye wo ene wo nananom ena moma MPP ejimi every say sebio ye yiweti bone na so wan kasa ho a ye yiwti ne say ni twa totwene. These are important things. So I am being truthful here. I am being honest with you people. And I am not in the position to disrespect O24 or Obia, but I am in the position to tell you the truth. And the truth is what I'm telling you. At the end of the day, at least O2482 will die in America. O2482 ne dying in America, Virginia. So he cannot play, say, he knows nothing about what is happening. He knows, say, the lack of development, deliberate, and it is deliberate from his side. It's on Kanwasem. O2482 nana piao, onaname, or dying wa brocha, you're torn millions of dollars. Or who hospitals were America, or 2482 ko UK or medical checkup, or ba America or ba medical checkup. Yambusa or 2482 to say, Aya confornochi and the Sebio nana manis minaso. Yaria boa, Yanoko confornochi abeko onko adentra, or who confornochi say, or broso. Adentil 2482 to me, Asanteman Council, ahemfo akese bantama hene mampon hene ahemfo akese yebodwa yetumi ede wawa ho se ye de MPP ba power no ada ne yentumi nya saa akukuduro no enka no kora nkyere MPP sene be ye nananom no so no sebio atoyire ncheto mo a they get in a position where they cannot save themselves. These edifice, these infrastructure, these things can save their lives because ye nananom na omodi hia na omo ntumi mfura konwa no omo no baby also mo kwa ne keje konfanoche ene de chip compound inti adentina ye mpanifo no ye din na omo fom no omo bre no omo somye no omo mom ye yi eni afiri omo so a napo MPP ene concentration was so I can tell you for a fact the ekoso wo NPP mu enkwasiade MPP ye nimtia disrespect na ponkwasiade oye MPP enimtia omubu Ghana for especially uba santimemu a eyotumfo setutu ene asanteman council they are responsible so yanka no kura nkyere ye ho yetete ho ne ye mama ye ho fans ye be ma ye ho fans adako ye be so na ekuru na pepa ye be hoahoa ye ho ye de amamre be katakata yenim ya de dian amamre ebe katakata yenim aye ho se bebi etene enseye ya de amamre sane asada ne nkoa ya tete Ghana celebrate war ya lusu ye ya tete Ghana pamonto makase efra ya tete Ghana je gift akese ya tete Ghana ma nipa som ye ebedu mrebi no ye nya nipa ma ne som ye. And it is not about nobody being at Mensah or Mampon hine ahimfie anabantma hine ahimfio. You will see humans 7 or 2 7 Mampon hine 7 ahimfo maka, but you will not see that kind of respect that comes with that. Inti nipa besomo nenso ebuo no ebinim, and these things no we keep saying them nkofo say dey enkwara dey ejimi dey political party dey ekire. We are trying to protect the little dey respect na yana nanu dijaye no. So if we think say we are not going to be honest with politicians na ye betina bedwom na dey o say kan yenka na ye agene say ye yema na tia obi a ebedum brebi no, our relevance will not be important to the people who serve us. Ebedum brebi no nipa na omo som ye na ende omo hwahwa do meka se oho ya brew sa nipa no omo anya apomuden ensore mbe hwahwa sa nipa no omo ma entumi nwo ema omo mbenya edian nananom ema omo nsore emetie abakosem emfa hwahwa ebedum pempensuo bi no wunya adehye a omo ho den omo so betuma tena wiase ache efise apomuden ni ho bibia no ebehwe nipa nti osemo me tia ase se omo so ya pakan no e wo se ye mo omo edidi yie omo tena yie omo tena brem omo hospital kom omo die ebebo mo ban ebe hia because omo so ayo ye kon ho no se omo na mu nya din a obia no obetuma so ayo pakan mu. We need to get that right. So the people down there, we need to also serve their interests. Enye de bia na nipa besa lie. Enye de bia na nipa besa lie. Enye de bia na nipa be me fans. Enye de bia na nipa be hwahwaye. E wo se yeso edum brebia. Yeso ye de ho konform kakra na serve nipa. Now, my mention my dear. Calculation egigim. Accra to have first Sky train station in August 2020. Yeti krumha. MPP for catcher say 2020 4 years ni omo ba be Sky train wa Accra. Ekufo de nam so dacha.
Whenever I say PENDREAM TV de Osei dem yopo